more specifically Penang Hill, or very close to it. We are now, after a long, arduous journey, which could have just been solved by a taxi, at this temple, whose name I'm forgetting. Do you know the name of the temple?
Kek Lok Si Temple.
Kek Lok Si Temple, not to be confused with the Kek Lok Si Temple that I saw in, I believe, Ipoh. So these are totally different. This one is equally amazing and grandiose, however, as you can see. Wish I could zoom in on this thing, but anyway, we have to make our way up the 1,000 steps, past the trial of Chinese lanterns, and around the premises for general heat exhaustion. And yeah,
We're ready to go.
now we're ready to go. Wish us luck on this arduous trip. It's gonna be really cool up here. Okay, so the place has quickly transformed from car park to amazing Confucius Temple. Actually, I don't know if it's Confucius Temple, but that's what it feels like. I don't know why. It's quite cool. Lots of really unique bridges, things you would imagine that would be in movies and storybooks, but they're really here. Super cool stuff, guys. What do you think?
Don't come here if you just worked out 2 days ago or 1 day ago, because it's a lot of climbing.
Yeah, I don't know. So far it doesn't seem that bad, but I didn't work out because I'm a lazy man that likes to enjoy his life and not suffer like some people. Okay, I think I might have found a secret path up, not way over there in the sun-soaked car park. Let's see. Okay, so far so good. Looks like there's more paths going up. More waterfalls. Very nice. Okay, I was wrong. You have to go through the Sunset Car Park. But it does bring you up here to this beautiful view, the other views, the view of the escalator going up for, I guess, disabled people, and this under construction zone pagoda over here. Now I have to go back down and over. So if you want to see the sights, then come check this out, because it's definitely worth some pictures and just an experience to see it and be in the middle of the picture that everyone takes. But if you're tired or not in shape, or just you don't want to, then just go through the car park, follow the signs, and you'll get there. Okay, we've sought refuge inside of the souvenir shop. As you can see, very souvenir-y. Cold drinks if you need them. And also, you go down here, there's a vegetarian restaurant if you forgot to eat. So, stay safe, don't come here in the middle of the day. Come in the morning or the evening, guys. And this is the temple grounds. Very, very cool. I said it once and I'll say it again. Am I in a kung fu movie? I don't know. Could be. Maybe I'm the hero. What do you guys think? Leave a message in the comments below. You look tired.
Yes,
I think we're all tired.
I never climbed this far on my last trip.
What? You mean you came here before and you didn't climb to the top?
I actually went to the viewing site, I remember, which is totally different, and now I'm in another section. So this is interesting.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And for those of you guys who don't know, no, these are not Nazi symbols on the Buddha. It's actually the symbol of Buddhism, and it's opposite the Nazi symbol. So don't get confused. They're not bad people. You're just a little misinformed, that's all. I used to ask the same question before I figured it out. Or rather, before someone told me. Wow, these are some cool grounds though. Look at this. It's a nice view of the city. She's found her bench, she's happy. And you know what? I think I found my bench too. Sitting is way too underrated, guys.
Oh, pink though.
Okay, we've got your really touristy shop in there. Beautiful grounds out here. Really gigantic statue and cool stuff up there. Oh, got some dragons going on. Some praying zones over there. Can't see anything with the video though, because it's too dark. Let's see what's up here. Pretty cool. And boom! We've got the giant statues in here. It's a little cooler in here actually. Not sure why, there's no fans or anything. Wow. Look at that view. Oh, so cool. This is a really cool place. And I know I keep saying this again and again, but it's free, you know? You don't have to spend anything to do things, as long as you know where to go and what to do. Okay, and it appears that the spirits of the temple have overtaken my partner. She is completely immobilized. And yes, I don't think she's getting up. So I'm gonna explore the rest of the temple on my own. When you get to those big statues for the praying that I told you about, you have to go through that room there to come up the steps to continue through the complex. Okay, so if you want to go a little further, you have to pay 2 ringgit to get through the little thing. Past the very grumpy old woman who doesn't speak English, I think. And you keep going up, up, up to continue through the complex. This looks very cool. What is this? I don't know. Okay, it looks to me, guys, like they're telling stories through the artwork on the walls. Unfortunately, I'm not an expert in Chinese history or culture, so I don't know what they mean or symbolize exactly, but they are very beautiful. We've got your other grounds here. You need to take off your shoes to go in here. I'm gonna talk a little quieter now because people are praying. It's very cool, very amazing architecture and sculptures. The artwork here, wow, look at that. And then all these different Buddha statues here. Even look at the ceilings and the lights and everything. It's really quite amazing, guys. I hope you can hear me talking. I'm trying not to disturb anyone, but it is a very big space. Very cool. Okay, now we're out of there, moving on. Gonna see whatever this big old yellow building is. And then we've got the big white pagoda tower temple. I don't even know what it is thing. Looks very awesome. Oh wow. The smell of the flowers out here is amazing. Wow. Going up. Okay, I'm gonna continue the ascent. Oh, it's a lot of steps, guys. Okay, I'm starting to think I'm getting close. Looks like they're not finished building this from 1,000 years ago. I don't know. Like Joe said, don't come here if you just exercised, or if you're just not somebody who likes steps. Whoa, it's getting thin. Oof. Maybe don't come here if you're 600 pounds either. 'Cause maybe you can't get around the staircase. Wow, we're getting a lot closer though. Look at that. Very cool. That's our final destination. At least for the temple. Oh, this is cool. Oh. More steps. Okay, and this is the final floor. Now you can see the head of the big Buddha over there, or maybe guanyin. I can't tell from here. There's definitely not a lot of room on this thing though, so don't bring too many people. Looks like this is the final zone. Oh, creepy, I'm not going back there. And then they have the tippity top locked up. So, yeah, this is it. And I'll see you in the next part of the temple. Ah, so cool. Man, guys. It just smells so fresh and green over here. All the smells of the different flowers and herbs. It's like they set it up this way. They probably did, but it's very nice. I think it's worth the 2 ringgit just to smell this. Which sounds weird, but it is really, really just so nice. Okay guys, I made it to the top by the guanyin statue. I found out if you don't want to pay for the lift, you can just walk. You have to leave the main entrance, take a left, then take another left up the road. It's a pretty difficult long street and hill, but look at what you're rewarded with, guys. Totally freaking awesome. So now I'm gonna show you some shots of the temple and we're gonna finish up. Oh wow, what a bummer, guys. I ran all the way up here from the bottom of the hill and you cannot enter to go up at the foot of the statue. You can only stand over here in the parking lots. I mean, it is still great and beautiful and all, but I wanted the feeling of being truly at the foot of the guanyin statue. I mean, it's just so massive. It's standing at the foot of Mount Rushmore or something. I mean, maybe not quite that big, but it's still, you know, it's different when you're just there. You can almost touch it. You can feel the scope standing next to it. Really a shame, but it is still cool for what it is. If you've never seen a big statue like that, it's definitely one of the bigger ones that I've seen. Otherwise, they have lots of little shops and lakes and souvenir thingies up here. You can go up and pray. Just don't forget to take off your shoes before you do. Yeah, and I think we're gonna finish up this section of the video here today, guys. Bye guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.